Back with a bang. I know, it's been a while. Holidays, family stuff, you know the drill. But I'm absolutely buzzing to be back, folks. And what a game to kick things off with. Brighton, playing with the confidence of a team on the rise, went toe-to-toe with the newly crowned champions, Liverpool. It was a proper humdinger. We saw goals, VAR drama, and enough talking points to last until next week. Buckle up, because we're diving straight into the thick of it. Champions tested. Liverpool, fresh off their title win, arrived at the Amex with their sights set on a historic 100-point season. Jurgen Klopp's men were looking as imperious as ever, even with the title already in the bag. But Brighton, under the tactical nous of Graham Potter, had other ideas. The Seagulls have been a thorn in the side of many big teams this season, and they were clearly up for the challenge, playing with a freedom and fluidity that troubled the champions from the off. Carvalho's surprise start. The big team news was the inclusion of young FábioCarvalho in Liverpool's starting 11. The Portuguese starlet, known for his dazzling footwork and eye for goal, was a surprise inclusion. Klopp clearly saw this as an opportunity to give the youngster some valuable minutes against top-class opposition. And Carvalho didn't disappoint, slotting into the front three with an energy and directness that caused Brighton problems. The game exploded into life early on. Brighton, roared on by a raucous home crowd, took a surprise lead inside the first 10 minutes. A well-worked move saw them slice through Liverpool's defense, and the ball fell kindly to Brighton goalscorer's name, who made no mistake from close range. The Amex erupted, but their joy was short-lived. Liverpool, as they so often do, hit back almost immediately. Liverpool goalscorer's name was on hand to level the scores, finishing with aplomb after a period of sustained pressure from the visitors. The game was now a proper end-to-end affair, with both sides creating chances. Carvalho almost marked his full debut with a goal, but his curling effort cannoned back off the crossbar. Just before halftime, controversy erupted as a VAR review ruled out what would have been a Brighton penalty. The home fans were incensed, but the decision stood. Liverpool came out for the second half with renewed purpose. Klopp's tactical tweaks saw them enjoy more of the ball, but Brighton's defense held firm. The Seagulls were resolute at the back, and they continued to pose a threat on the counter-attack. Carvalho continued to be a bright spark for Liverpool, but luck deserted him once again as he saw another effort cleared off the line. As the game entered its closing stages, VAR was once again the center of attention. Liverpool thought they had snatched a late winner, but the goal was ruled out for offside after a lengthy review. It was a marginal call, but probably the right one. The final whistle blew and the points were shared. It was a fair result, reflecting a game that was fiercely contested, but ultimately lacking a cutting edge in the final third. For Liverpool, the draw meant that their hopes of reaching that elusive 100-point mark were over. But Klopp will be pleased with the performance of his young charges, particularly Carvalho, who showed glimpses of his undoubted potential. Brighton, meanwhile, will be delighted with a point against the champions. It's another impressive result for Potter's men, who continue to impress with their brand of attractive attacking football.